Hello Mount Airy, this is Joe Offit and I am from TriStar Martial Arts Academy here in Mount Airy, right at 202 Center Street, right up the street from the bowling alley. So I'm glad you're here on the Super Saturday event here on Facebook, and I'm going to just show you some basic martial arts that we teach here at the dojo. Martial arts is great to improve focus, self-discipline, perseverance, relieve some stress, and work on our fitness a little bit. So let's get started. So some of the basics of our martial art, we'll start with blocks, okay? So go ahead and put your feet about shoulder width apart. Put your hands in two good fists, and to do that, curl your fingers in once, twice, and then lock them down with your thumbs in the front so you have two good fists. All right, so hands are under your chin to protect your face and head. We'll pretend that a bad guy's coming to hit us on top of the head or grab our hair. We're just gonna sink and block straight over our head, just like that. So when I say go, sink and block. Ready? Go! Very nice. Make sure there's space between your head and your arm. Ready? Go! Now, one thing we're not doing is we're not yelling. And in the martial arts, we love to yell for three reasons. The first reason is it gets attention, all right? We need help if we're being attacked, so you want to be loud and get lots of attention. The second reason we yell is it gives us power, all right? And then the last reason we yell is it reminds us to breathe. And in a stressful situation, we tend to hold our breath, and we don't want to do that, so we're going to breathe. So what we yell is, "Aya!" We yell "Aya" from our gut, not from our throat. So let's do a couple more blocks on this side with an "Aya." Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! Let's try the other arm now. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! One more time. Ready? Go! Aya! Awesome job. Now let's do one more block. This will be if, like, the bad guy's trying to slap us or do a hook punch to us, or maybe even grab our shoulder or something like that. So this is called an outside block. So our knees are bent, our arms are up, and we're going to bring our arm up and form like a shape of an L, a strong 90-degree angle or greater. You don't want to have it smaller than 90 degrees. So when I say go, we're going to use that block. We always use the pinky side of our arm to do our block. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! And go! Aya! Let's try the other side. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! And go! Aya! Awesome job. So if you have a family member nearby, you can practice this by doing a couple things. They could just try to touch you on top of the head, and you would block it. Or they try to touch you on the shoulder, and you block it. All right? So kind of like a little drill to help practice those blocks more spontaneously. Now, the next thing I want to go over is a couple of our kicks, okay? A lot of people think martial arts, yes, we're going to learn some cool kicks. So let's show you some basic ones, all right? The first kick we're going to do is just to kind of loosen up our leg muscles a little bit. It's kind of a moving stretch, a dynamic stretch called a rising kick. For a rising kick, I just swing my legs straight up and point my toes. So from the side, I'm just going to keep my knees straight, point my toes, swing my leg up, and let it come down. Now, we haven't done any kind of warm-up, so be careful doing this. Normally in our classes at the dojo, we spend about 10 minutes getting our muscles warmed up, doing different body exercises and working on our fitness, okay? So hands are up. When I say go, swing that leg up, not too high, don't hurt yourself. All right, ready, go! Aya! Good job if you remembered to yell. Love it. Ready, go! Aya! One more time. Ready, go! Aya! Awesome job. What we do on one side, we also want to do on the other side, so let's try that one. Ready, go! Aya! Go! Aya! And go! Aya! So that is called a rising kick. Now, another kick we have, you've probably seen and maybe heard of this before, is called a front snap kick. For a front snap kick, it's similar to that rising kick, but I'm going to bend my knee, point my toes, and snap my foot up. So from the side, a little bit slower. Knee comes up, toes point down, snap, rechamber, put it back down. So this is a really fun kick, and I'll tell you a couple ways you can practice at home in a minute. Let's give a few a try. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! And go! Aya! Let's try that other side. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! Ghostbusters! Did I catch you? Just checking that focus. Make sure you only go when I say go. Ready? Go! Aya! One more time. Ready? Go! Aya! So there's that front snap kick. Now for fun at home, what you can do is you can grab a couple paper plates and you ask somebody to hold them with the tips of their fingers. And you might call out right or left, and they have to kick the correct one. And the paper plate's fun for kids because it makes a lot of noise. We call our x-ray paper here at the dojo thunder paper, and we enjoy kicking that because it makes a lot of thunderous sound, and it's a lot of fun to practice our kicks with. You could also use couch cushions, things like that. Of course, here at the dojo, we use professional bags and training gear, okay? Now, couple more things to go over. I want to go over striking. Now, the strikes and kicks that we've been practicing, we would only use if a stranger tried to hurt us or grab us, okay? More about that in a few minutes, all right? But we would never use our martial arts to show off. We wouldn't use our martial arts in a competition. We're not that style of martial art. We strictly teach self-defense, all right? And we want to make sure that we never use our martial arts, especially against another kid, if they're bullying us. We can talk our way out of that or use other methods to deal with that, okay? So I want to go over a couple strikes that we can do with our hands, okay? So go ahead and get in that ready stance, hands up. If you want to get more advanced, you could even put one leg in the back, your strong leg, and your hands up, kind of like a boxer or fighting stance. Now, the strike I want to go over right now is called a palm strike, okay? This is a great self-defense tool to use on the attacker's tip of their nose. If you've ever been hit on the tip of the nose, you know how important it is to not get hit there because it hurts real bad. So that's a great target. So for a palm strike, we're going to strike out with our fingers together, our thumb right up against the side of our index finger, and we would hit with the base of our palm way down here, or our palm heel, okay? So when I say go, shoot that palm strike out there like you're trying to aim for the bad guy's nose. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! And go! Aya! And if you did have your foot in the back, you would switch your feet, and now we'd be ready to do the other side. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! And go! Aya! And there's our palm strike, okay? Let's do one more strike. This one's called a downward hammer fist, okay? And a good place to use a hammer fist, you close your fist and use the bottom of your fist to hit. You could go downward. You could actually strike sideways. You could strike sideways that way. There are a lot of ways to use it, all right? But for now, we'll practice down towards the ground. So our hands are up. When I say go, we're going to strike down in front of us like we're swinging a hammer. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! And go! Aya! If you kept your other hand up while you were striking, good for you. We always have to protect our head. We can't just let our hands drop, okay? Switch your feet. Let's try that hammer fist on the other hand. Ready? Go! Aya! Go! Aya! And go! Aya! So there's that downward hammer fist, okay? Now, I'm going to bring in my beautiful assistant, Mrs. Offit. She and I both co-own TriStar Martial Arts here in Mount Airy. And though she doesn't train, she was willing to come out and help me out today. Now, we're going to go over a couple of escapes, okay? And we're going to pretend that I'm a kid and Mrs. Offit's a kid, okay? Or we could both be adults, but it's just not a serious situation. So there's not going to be any striking here, okay? We're only going to use physics and our martial arts knowledge to get away. So Mrs. Offit's going to grab me in this cross wrist grab. So here's a close view of this. All right, you can see, let's switch sides actually. You can see that she's reaching across her body with her right hand. She's grabbing my right wrist, and her thumb's on top, and her fingers are on the bottom. So if you have somebody there to do this with, awesome. Now, what we're gonna do to escape is we're going to turn our wrist sideways, and then since the gap is right over here, I'm gonna step that way, and I'm gonna pull that way to escape. So to get a bigger view of that, she grabs me. I would immediately get my hand up because she has a hand free. I might even say, could you please let go?
No.
If she said no and I'm a kid, I might look around for help. My teacher, my mom, my dad, my friends' parents. If I don't see them, maybe I even just try to walk. All right, but she's got a good tight hold of me. Even though I pulled her a little bit, she didn't make her let go. Now I'm gonna turn that wrist, step and pull to escape. And you'll notice that I get my hands up and it looks like I'm telling her to stop. I could also use my blocks. If she came in to hit me or grab me, I could use that hand to block. And then if it were really serious, boom, there's that palm strike that we practiced, okay? So watch that again. She grabs me in a cross wrist grab. I'm gonna stand up straight and tall, show confidence. Another big thing that we teach here. And my eyes look at her eyes and I say, please let go.
No.
She said no. I look for help. I try to walk away. It's not working. So I'm going to make that fist, turn my wrist, pull. I like to yell, I-O, if she comes in after me. I noticed she was going to miss, so I just pulled back a little bit. So we teach safe distancing, how to protect ourselves from bullies and strangers, and things like that here at the dojo, strictly for self-defense. Now, if she grabs me with two hands, 1, 2, here's the grip. So she's got one hand grabbing and the other hand. 2 thumbs on top, all of her fingers on the bottom. If I pull down, I'm not getting away. If I pull straight back, which most people like to try to do, it won't work. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all the things I did before. Please let go.
No.
Look for help, try to walk away. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna use my other hand. I'm gonna reach over and between her arms to grab my own hand. I'm grabbing my own hand now. I'm gonna pull up over my head to escape her grip. And again, hands come up. So let's try that one more time. She grabs with 2 hands. I say all the things. I do all the things. It's not working. I grab my own hand, and I get my hands up. Now, if this were a serious situation, once I escaped, I run. I use my Nike Jitsu, art of the running shoe. It's the best form of self-defense if you can manage to do it. All right? Thank you, Mrs. Offit. All right? You'll notice I just bowed to Mrs. Offit because martial arts for us begins and ends with respect. And we're very big here at TriStar Martial Arts about teaching our students respect for mom and dad, respect for their teachers. We want them to feel confident, grow with their focus and self-discipline. And for adults, who we have a lot of adults training here, they come in for fitness, learn how to defend themselves and their families, and we have a lot of fun doing it. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. I covered some very, very basic stuff, but if you'd like to learn more, I would love to meet you and schedule a private Zoom introductory lesson. Just you and me or one of my fantastic black belt instructors. So you can always put a comment below this video on Facebook and I can reach out to you. You can also reach me by calling 301-829-9245. That's the number here at the dojo. Or you can email me at cim@tristarma.com. All right, so I'd be happy to give you some free lessons and meet you on Zoom for that introductory lesson. Again, thanks for joining us for Super Saturday, and I hope to see you at TriStar Martial Arts. Take care.